Hey, I'm very new with making flute block covers, so I'm not so qualified to be making a tutorial, but here I am nonetheless to share to you the perspective of a beginner on how to make one. I've only really made the Gosse intro and ending as of now, so if you'd rather watch a more experienced tutor about this, you can search Flute Block Tutorial by Unsurpassables on YouTube for a more elaborate tutorial. But the way I see it, all you need are flute blocks and the notes of the song you want to make for you to start. You can get the flute blocks recipe from Robin after you reach 6 hearts with her. Or if you know how to use mods, you can use the CJB item spawner, which is the one that I used because I started a new game save for all my flute block covers. This mod allows you to obtain any items in Stardew Valley at any point in time. For the notes, you can search sheet music or tabs of the song you want to make and list down all the notes of the melody from there. It is advisable to have a list of the notes to avoid confusion. Today, I'll be using Johan's Warm Cup of Milk as an example. I didn't find any sheet music for this, so I pulled up a virtual piano and played around by ear to get the notes. Once I have them, it's time to plot the flute blocks on our farm. You can create as much clearing as your song needs, but for Warm Cup of Milk, it's only 14 notes, so I won't need much space. You can open up the Flute Blocks wiki to reference how many times you need to press the block once you've put them down. As for the timing, if the song you've chosen don't have many variation of notes, you can just space it out by one space. But depending on the notes used and their intervals, the space of the flute blocks may vary. I suggest referencing Unsurpassable's tutorial since I'm still working on my timing as well. So let's lay down the first block for Johan's Warm Cup of Milk. The first note is an E, and looking at the wiki, you need to click the block 4 times to get this note. The base note of a block is C, and each click raises it a half note. So one click, that's a C sharp, 2 clicks makes it a D, 3 is a D sharp, and 4 clicks is an E, which is our note. Next note is also an E, so let's lay down another block and click it 4 times. Then we'll just go down until we reach the end of our melody, clicking each block with their corresponding note. That's why it's easier if you write down the notes of the melody first, so that it's easier to reference. Also, since we're just starting out, it's good to keep our blocks in a straight line because turns can be tricky to navigate when we're just starting. Usually, I run through the melody over and over to see if I get the timing right and just repeat and space it out until it sounds right. Once you're satisfied with the melody and the timing, congrats! You've just made your first flute block song. If you made one and posted it, please tag me. I want to see what you've made as well. I hope this has been helpful and thank you for watching.